Is there any more news on the regulation of property agents, RoPA?
Well, government has confirmed that it's still considering recommendations by the Regulation of Property Agents Working Group report. Bit of a mouthful, that one. And that was published way back in, I think it was 2019 now. So government's clearly signalled its commitment to driving up standards, and but also has welcomed the industry's own efforts in this regard. Now, certainly for me, there are there are two considerations in this regard. With a lack of direct measures from government, could we be forgiven for interpreting this as a move away from regulatory change, perhaps in favour of the industry itself driving change? If so, would that necessarily be a bad thing? Now, yes, we're all going to have our own views on that. But arguably, this could be a more sensible approach than, let's say, wholesale change, given that local authorities are already empowered to deal with, poor industry standards. Now, as those words leave my lips, I can hear people questioning whether that power is always applied, appropriately, judiciously, and with adequate resource. But nonetheless, it is an existing mechanism designed to improve standards. Now, a key, concern, for all good agents is that in practice, will this simply result in higher standards for the majority? And, together with what's an important consideration here is the time and cost associated with meeting those standards, whilst, the minority underbelly, which arguably poses the greatest risk to standards, is left, largely unchecked as a result of a lack of appropriate enforcement, where it's most needed. If so, that clearly goes against the principle of what government is trying to achieve. We'll all have our own views on that, but certainly, as far as I'm concerned, I don't think RoPA looks likely to be disappearing too far into the shadows anyway.